Welcome to Sin Bin Stream. Tonight, Game 4, Western Conference Final in the NHL playoffs. Las Vegas, the site, Vegas Golden Knights lead the series 3-0. Colorado facing elimination game number 1. All right, let's check the audio real quick. All right, we're good in Twitch. Let's check here in YouTube as well. All right, should be good. Whoops. Great. I just zoomed in. I didn't want to do that. All right, is the chat? There we go. All right, let me mute. Yeah, I just saw Blackwood starting. So Wedgwood will back him up. Blackwood just brief appearance. He is 1-0, 3.20 goals against, 8.72 save percentage, no shutouts. Assuming it's Carter Hart, who's 11-4, I can't see any reason why he wouldn't be, unless there was an injury I didn't hear about. 2.3 goals against, 9.23 save percentage, no shutouts. As the Knights attempt to close out the Avs here in Game 4 and make their way to the Stanley Cup Finals to face off against winner/survivor of Montreal and Carolina. Can the Avalanche win a game in this series? I don't know. Yeah, I kind of would like a longer series. I won't argue with that. Although, I mean, I'll just do WNBA. The Knights, there's no hockey. But I hear you. Hello, Ricky. Thank you. Smash the like button. Yeah. What's up, Dan? Go Avs tomorrow night. Hello, Dave and Tammy Olson. Welcome. So I saw McKinnon was going to give it a go. Yes, Josh Jacobs arrested on 5 charges, 1 felony, and 4 misdemeanors. Or actually, he turned himself in. I guess the incident didn't happen today. I think it happened the 23rd. But it just came out this afternoon. So, not good. He's innocent until proven guilty, but doesn't sound good. I don't know if he'll face jail time, and if so, is it immediate? And will he be suspended? We don't know. Too early to say. All right, their clock. You know what? I'm going to get out and back in because I was on the pregame. So you never know if that fell behind on the app after a break. So now we're on the actual game. I'm using the ESPN app with an ESPN Unlimited subscription, so I will be behind. I think it's equally possible Vegas wins or Avs turn around, win 4. Nah, not this team. I know people have said that, but their confidence is in the tank. Their coach said as much in the press conferences. Plus, they've got injuries, too. I mean, McKinnon is nowhere near 100%. Obviously, Makar is not 100% since he returned either. Yes, Blackwood, I just mentioned, was in net. Just bet the Avs to win the cup. $20 at 2,500. Nice. Good luck. Hello, Brick, and hello, Derek. Thank you. Random, what's going on? Avs are going golfing, probably. Or, no, it's just carpal tunnel on my mouse hand. Every time I type or use the mouse, if I don't have it on, I get a lot of pain. I suppose I could maybe look into having surgery, but I don't think it's that bad. But that's just from carpal tunnel. Hey, Jonathan. All right, welcome. Go King. Yeah, well, I'm not saying go Canes until if they're in the Stanley Cup final. I'm rooting for the Canadians. Dave and Tammy Olson rooting for the Knights. Hello. All right. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, basketball. This is what? Game 5 in a 2-2 series. Thunder 33, Spurs 30. Just underway in the second quarter. 10:56 remaining. Yeah, 10:56. Now 10:42. Thunder lead 36-30 now. Connor, what's up? Yeah, Malkin, right. $5.5 million. Yep. I think with all his incentives, I think it's worth as much as 9. I think I read 9 million. But yeah, 5.5 like guaranteed without any. Yeah, thanks for posting that. I actually saw it on Twitter, then I realized you already had it, so. Oh, let's check the WNBA as well. Oh, wait, they might be off tonight. Yeah, wait. Are they? I think they're off tonight. Yeah, it's crazy. They take a random Tuesday night off after Memorial Day. After going 1 week where they were off Monday and Saturday. Oh, well. All right. All right, let's check out some baseball scores. Have any finals in the books? Yes, we do. In Baltimore, Orioles 6, Rays 1. In Cleveland, Nationals 6, Guardians 3. 4 games yet to start. And, oh my goodness, the Cubs are going to lose their 10th straight. They're down 12-1 in Pittsburgh to the Pirates. Jeez, what happened? They're going to go down to 3 games over 500. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. I mean, the guard helps, but yeah, that stinks. Yeah, sorry you had to go through that. I know, I should start doing videos for it. Knicks 2026 NBA champs, yeah. They're going to get plenty of rest, right? Oh my gosh, what happened to the Cubs? All right, looks like we're about ready for the anthem. Yep, we're going. All right, let me get the anthem playing. I forgot to unmute. There we go. Let's see if this is working real quick. Okay, it's going. By the way, finally got my Stars hat. Or not my Stars. This is my Stars. Finally ordered the last hockey hat I needed. Minnesota Wild fitted. So I've got all 32 teams finally. Wow, 8 days off. Dang. Oh, the cap? No, I haven't looked at the cap numbers. Oh, we're done with the anthem. Let me get rid of this. There we go. Kieran, what's up? How are you? Thanks for being here. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Appreciate it. Looks like we're just about set. Again, Blackwood, he got pulled in his last start. I think it was his only start. I think he picked up a win in relief. Game 5 versus Wild, he gave up 3 goals. I missed on how many shots. All right, let's clear the timer. Got to reset it for the second intermission clock. Oh my gosh, I forgot to open the software. Are you kidding me? Hold, please. All right, just in time. Avs in white, left to right. Knights in gold, right to left. Knights have black helmets. Dumped in by the Avs behind the net. Landeskog to, well, Makar, but it got away. The Knights send it down. Icing is the call. 16 seconds into the game. No shots, no score. Yeah. I haven't, yeah, that's a good idea. I should look into that. Maybe we can look that up during intermission. Eichel wins the draw in the near circle. Theodore passes the Knights to the blue line. Pass to the bench, I mean. Eichel there. Dumped into the O-zone for the Knights. Chases on. Barbashev and Taze. Taze got it to Makar. Makar turned it over. Pass is tipped into the near circle. Knocked away from Hurdle. And Nelson dumps it into the far corner for the Avs. Oh, they whiffed on the clearing attempt, and the shot was sent wide. Looked like Kadri had a pretty good scoring opportunity and put it wide. Malinsky's shot is blocked. Sent out by Carlson. Avs have it at the neutral ice. Avs getting a line change already. And pass tipped in. Carter Hart plays it behind the net. Avs work it up the near boards. I'm sorry, the Knights work it up the near boards. Oh, I thought, yeah, it looks like Burns is out there. I knew he was a little bit iffy. Like 4 players weren't at the morning skate. And I know Burns and McKinnon were 2 of them. Back to the blue line. Manson. Back to Manson. Shot blocked. Manson dove for it. They get it. They keep it in. In the far circle. And it's sent behind the Vegas net. Out to the neutral zone. Nobody was in the near boards to keep it in the zone. Makar, as both teams are getting line changes. And Makar are still out there, though. All right, taken out. Hurdle leaves it for Stone. Now McNabb sends it towards the net, tipped wide by Vegas. I think we got a frozen puck, and now we got pushing and shoving. Drury on somebody for Vegas, and Dowd. Let's see who else was involved. 17:40, still no shots on goal. Yeah, we'll look at the scratches. Just sent wide. Oh, I forgot to get the roster report. That's a bit of a problem. All right, Nichushkin, Akan, Blankenberg, and Bardakov are the scratches for the Avs. Lausen, Holtz, Hutton, Riley Smith, Saad. We'll get the rest. Remind me, Saad on down for the Knights. Colorado, it must have gotten tipped into the bench at 17:35. So after Saad Connolly, Lasinski, Lavoy, Bowman, Rondberg, Uchucks, I don't know how to say it, Davies, Magna, Lindbaum, and Schmid. The last two were third and fourth goalie. All right, sent out by the Avs to neutral. Nope. Whistle. That was Kulak. 17-28. Caps train. Okay, gotcha. Huh. Yeah, Hurdle. Yep. Ow, my knee. Okay, 17-28. Still no shot. Oh, wait. Vegas got a shot on goal finally. My bad. You wouldn't know because ESPN doesn't have it up there on TV. Far circle after they won the draw. Sent behind the Colorado net into the near corner. Battle for the puck. And nobody's dug it out. Dowd is there. Kolsar is on standby. Finally, the Avs get it to Malinsky. His pass gets tipped away. Coglin to his defensive partner. Coglin now gets it and gets it to the left wing. Dowd sent it in, but Malinsky is out there with Kulak. He passed to Kulak. Kulak sent it out. Avs getting a line change. Vegas gets one player changed. Dumped in. Behind the net. Barbashev. Now, who's got it behind the net? I can't. Oh, Dorofeyev centered it, but it got tipped away. McNabb to the far side. That shot was wide. McNabb's out there with Theodore right now. Landeskog, saucer pass, neutralized. Lehkonen pass. Now it's taken in. Off the near boards. Blast by Makar. Glove save by Carter Hart, but that may have been wide of the net. That may not count as a shot. Oh, man. If Avs get swept, there'll be a lot of questions to answer. I mean, leading the conference through regular season doesn't make sense. Yeah. You could say some of it is injuries and some of it is just the Knights got hot at the right time. You know, as much as it kills me to do it, you got to credit Tortorella. At the very least, he got them to commit to blocking shots, and it's made a huge difference in their defense. Shot was too high by Vegas. They can't keep it in. Taken away, neutralized. Avs lose the puck immediately. It's in the far boards. McKinnon and Carlson battling for it. Blue line keeper tased to Makar. Makar's centers. It went through everybody to the far boards. McKinnon pass. Natchez to Kadri. Kadri harassed by Hannafin, and it's out to neutral ice. Pass tipped ahead. Makar in the near corner. Leaves it in. Now Kadri tried to get it back to him, but Vegas has the puck. McNabb, saucer to the neutral ice. Glove down, breakaway towards the net, and a goal by Stone. They didn't have the goal light on camera, so I wasn't 100% sure it was a goal. Stone on the breakaway, and it's already 1-0. So no help from Blackwood. 1 goal given up on 2, but in his defense, there was no defense. Stone caught it and was breaking away. He got him to buy the deke going to the backhand, and he brought it forehand, and Blackwood couldn't keep his skate on the outside post. What a play by Stone. Actually sent it in off the post too. Unbelievable. Stone from McNabb and Theodore, 4:42 into the first. His 5th goal of the playoffs, 2nd straight game with a goal. Yeah, because he was injured too. Hurdle in the far circle, back to the blue line. Long shot wide, tipped into the far corner. Now behind the net, Nelson and, oh my gosh, Sissons were battling. Now Hurdle, but finally Burns passed it. They just get it out. Pass to the middle, dumped in. by Wah, but the Knights already dig it out. Did Nelson get it back, though, here in the near boards? Drury got it to Malinsky. Malinsky. Well, Wah tipped it to Kelly. Kelly battling with Korzak. Kept in at the blue line, but turned over to the Knights. Tipped by Kolsar. Up ahead, dumped in by Cole Smith. Behind the net, Dowd with a hit. Hannafin coughed it up. Anderson goes back to retrieve it. Avs getting a line change. Knights dump it in from the red line. Near boards. Landeskog. Oh, that pass got away. Now it's stolen. Neutralized by Hannafin. He gets the puck. Passes to Eichel. Eichel dumps it in from the red line. It's all the way into the far corner. Behind the Colorado net. And it's taken away. It's turned over by McKinnon. McNabb dumps it into the far corner for Dorofeyev, but it's picked up by the Avs. Pass to Landeskog. Landeskog up the middle to the red line. And he'll dump it in from the blue line. Hart behind the net. Plays it to the far corner. Far boards. Sent over the red line. Tays knocks it behind his own net. Battling with Eichel. Natchez picks up the puck. Natchez pass to Tays. Tays sends it ahead. Kadri will dump it in from the blue line. Into the near boards. Ooh, somebody got leveled behind. Got up for the Avs. Sent out. Makar to Tays. Tays the far boards. Oh, what happened? They turned the puck over. I don't know if they... That was a very strange play by the Avs. And there's a whistle, but who knows what it was for here at 12:30. First media timeout. 1-0 on Mark Stone's breakaway goal from McNabb and Theodore. Here, we'll do that visualizer real quick. So the puck is in the near boards. McNabb saucers it. It's gloved down by Stone at the blue line. He beat everybody. Got Blackwood to buy the to the backhand, and then brought it forehand and put it past Blackwood. Really nothing Blackwood could do. Oh, yeah. I think you're right. Oh, he's not active. Yeah, I think you're right. I heard, like, I saw it on Twitter. It was like 4 of them missed. P. Louis Bellew, Primetime Hockey, VJK. All right, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Thanks for the chat. Kivaranta. Oh, yeah. You're right. That was a sweet move. What's up, Isildur? How you been? Hope you're doing well. Wait, I think hold on, my chat froze. Yeah, let me get out. Why does this stupid Android tablet have so many issues with the chat? Okay, I think it's caught up now. McKinnon, Kadri, Natchez, I think, is a newer line because McKinnon was with Landeskog and Natchez. Yeah, good point. I think McKinnon, Kadri, Natchez played together in the regular season, though. Yeah, I mean, they have to, and they changed goalies. 2 days. Dave and Tammy Olsen still cheering for Vegas. Oh, geez. Flava Flav in the house. Glass side seats or front row seats. All right, into the far corner. Avs have the puck. Struggling to get it out. O'Connor dumps it in from the red line. It's in the far corner. Coughlin gets there first for the Knights. Pass to the far boards. Up the middle, Carlson dumps it in. Burns quickly ahead, but that might be icing. Nope, never mind. Behind their own net for Vegas, Coughlin passes. Sent ahead, and Burns will track it down. Avs will get a line change. Nearly turned it over to Marner. McKinnon with the puck. And quickly, somebody had to go back to retrieve it. That was Kulak on his horse. Oh, offsides. McKinnon had the puck, but a really late offsides call. They take forever to blow the whistle for these offsides, I swear. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not rooting for anybody in this game. If the Avs lose, I get to do WNBA. If they don't lose, we get more hockey. It's a win-win for me. Yes, I'm I guess I'm blocking the Avs hat. I'll try to move over a little bit. Nope, that's not going to, that'll be worse, right? Yeah. All we have are the Avs hat and the Knights hat. All right, neutral zone. Avs, another offside. 11:06. Shots are still 2-1. Yeah, let me move this over a little bit. It's hard to hang them on the same rack. Well, I think they won the cup in 2022, so I don't know what to tell you, Mr. the GOAT. And the Liberty won in 2024, so can't win it every year. All right, dump in. I mean, this would be, what, the 12th straight President's Trophy winner not to even get to the Stanley Cup, so it's been this way for a while. All right, Anderson, farboard, sends it out. Up ahead. Somehow not. Oh, they did call icing. Vegas doesn't like the call. I never know if they're going to call icing or not. I've given up trying to figure it out. Every time I think it's going to be icing, it's not. When I don't think it's going to be icing, it is. So 10:45 to play in the first. 1-0 thanks to Mark Stone on a breakaway. A tremendous pass by McNabb. A saucer pass that Stone gloved down right at the blue line. Looks like Avs win the draw. Landeskog shot blocked into the far corner. Sent around near boards. Burns trying to dig it out. It's behind the Vegas net. Blue line, Burns sent it into the far corner. Hit near the blue line instead of keeping it in. And the other way, drop pass, but nobody went with Dowd. He was all by himself for the Knights. All right, Burns with the puck. Sends it ahead to Natchez. Natchez in the far circle. Takes it behind the net. All the way back to the blue line. Makar to the far circle for Kadri. Centered in the slot. Knocked away. And Eichel threads his way through the defense. Set. Oh, my gosh. That should have been a goal by Dorofeyev. He just could not get the puck to settle, though. Barbashev fell down. Makar passes. They cannot get it out yet, however. Pass to Barbashev. Barbashev battling with Kadri. To the point. Coughlin shot by Dorofeyev, saved behind the net. Or maybe it hit the side of the net first. All right, Kadri, they still cannot. I'd like to see the zone time. There's a lot. Yep, 40 seconds already. That's what I figured. Natchez couldn't get it. Sent around by Korzak. Blue line keeper Marner now. 54 seconds on the zone time. Marner's shot blocked. Avs finally send it off the bench side boards, get a line change, and Vegas will regroup in their own defensive zone. Pass to Hannafin. Hannafin goes up the middle, shoots. It's saved by Blackwood. Towards the net, Howden lost it or got poke checked. Jeez Louise. Marner passes. Red line dump in by Vegas. Carlson trying to get there first. It's behind the net. Battle for the puck. Kelly takes it out for the Avs. Pass ahead. O'Connor back to Kelly. Kelly up the middle. Shot saved by Hart. Tipped out by Marner, I believe, at 8:07. What's the whistle here? What's the call? Oh, I forgot to turn the volume up. All right, we got the under 10 media timeout. Still 1-0. Or 1-0, if you prefer. Oh, let's check the Spurs Thunder game. In OKC, Game 5, 2-2 series. Thunder up 5, 54-49. 3:18 to go in the second. NBC and or Peacock, if you're interested in that one. Since the replay challenge came in, the linesman only called the most obvious offside. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Seeing these series makes me sad the Sabres couldn't pull it off. Yep. Incredible run by the Canadians. 2 Game 7s. First over the Lightning and then in overtime over Buffalo. After that, they had a goal wave too, I believe. I can't remember what it was for, but yeah. Such a good season, though, for the Sabres. Nothing to be ashamed about. Hopefully they can build on this and get better for next year as well. All right, back from commercial break. 3-3 the shots. Lone to goal on a breakaway Stone. On a nice pass by McNabb. McKinnon is on the ice. Again, his right knee's probably not feeling so great after taking a blocked shot off of it the last game. He wins the draw. Far circle shot. Blocked in traffic. Another one got through, I think. Sent out by the Knights. Gloved down by... Oh, how is that not offsides? Holy cow. These linesmen are terrible. Sent out to the neutralized. Stone misplayed it, but the Knights have it back. McNabb's out there with, looks like Theodore. Getting a line change first. All right, McNabb with the puck again. McNabb sends it up the near boards. Dowd sends it up. Nope, I guess that was offside. At 7:23. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. I was rooting for him, too. Yeah, I hate to go out like that. Yeah, just tremendous strides made, though, by that organization and that team this year, though. All right, Avs won the draw. They send it to neutral ice. Tried to dump it in. It does go behind the net for Hart, who plays it to the far corner. Pass over the red line. Dumped in, gloved down by Blackwood. He'll hold on to it. Burns and Kolsar getting into it briefly, I think. At 7:03, that should not be a shot on goal. It was too high. Golden Knights ain't playing around. Nope. Nope. How you doing, Oliver? All the young players, Sabres and Habs have. I know it was great watching both teams all year long. Yep. Yep. Dan, your things are coming through twice for some reason. I'm not sure why. Here. All right, face off. Won by the Knights. Dorofeev, I think, sent one high. It's in the near corner now. Barbashev sends it behind the net. Kulak can't get it. Back to the blue line. Long shot. Blocked in the slot. Rebound. Still in the slot. Now into the near boards. Kelly with a hit. Malinsky passes to Kulak. Drury's there to pick it up, but he can't get it out of the zone. Coughlin dumped it in behind the net. Coughlin sends it towards the net. A shot saved and frozen there by Blackwood. Okay, that's got to be their fourth shot on goal. I don't know what is taking NHL.com so long to acknowledge this. That was definitely on net. Come on. I'm putting it on there. Oh, yeah. And it's not only is it fourth shot, they got 5. Vegas up 1-0 and 5-4 they lead in shots as well. Shots. Yep, they just edited 9 now. Just added 2 for Vegas. Face off. Anderson shoots one. That may have been a kick save. Or it went through the crease into the near boards. Natchez into the O-zone. Natchez drops it back to the blue line, and Manson couldn't keep it in. Manson right up the middle. Breakaway shot. Oh, my gosh. What a save by Hart. Just look what I found. Grabbed it out of midair. Totally robbed Nelson. Okay, I'm sure Flava Flav's a huge hockey fan, but good Lord, we've seen him twice, which is one more than necessary. Now suddenly the shots are 5-4 Colorado, so they took those. Why did they take that shot away? That last one was definitely a save by Blackwood. These official scores are idiots. All right, at the red line. Now a pass ahead. Blue line into the O-zone. McKinnon looking. Leaves it for Makar, who shoots. Big rebound. Scramble. Sent out by the Knights. Up ahead. Tays will get there first, though. Pass to Makar. Makar dumps it in from the red line. It goes behind the net. Near corner. Kept in at the blue line. Makar. Tays with the shot. Rebound. And the Knights get it out to the neutral ice. Somebody dropped their stick. Luckily, McKinnon was back. Avs getting a line change. McKinnon passes it out of the zone. Looks like O'Connor with it, I think. Picked up. Cole Smith shoots. And a save by Blackwood. He hangs on at 5:07. Should be the under... 6 media timeout. Now shots are 6-5. Jeez Louise. I don't understand. They're going to make some edits at the intermission. I guarantee it. And they'll put those back. All right. We've hit the under 6 media timeout. Still 1-0 Vegas. In OKC, Thunder 62, Spurs 52. 1:31 in the second. Oh, great googly moogly. The Pirates beat the Cubs 12-1. They've lost 10 straight. Wow. Braves beat the Red Sox 7-6 in Boston. Braves coming home to their original where the original Braves were from. Boston Braves, then the Milwaukee Braves, and then the Boston. No, I'm sorry, then the Atlanta Braves. I probably would be a Braves fan if they were still in Milwaukee, since I'm a Packer fan, but nope, not to be. Blue Jays beat the Marlins 8-1. There we go, Blue Jays. Speaking of Blue Jays Marlins, we will have Game 3, the rubber match, I believe, between the Marlins and the Blue Jays. Hope you'll join me for that one. 12:07 Central, first pitch. Probably start no later than 12:05. I'll try to get on a little bit earlier than that. All right, we'll go through the finals again later, I think. And, of course, we'll have Game 4. Hurricanes at Canadians. Hurricanes lead that series 2-1 now. And Friday, we know we'll have hockey. We don't know about Thursday yet. But Friday, we'll have Game 5 of that series. Far circle face-off. And sent out to the neutral ice. Dumped in to the side of Blackwood. Sent around and out down the length of the ice. This will be icing on Colorado. 4:52. Hey, Gracie, what's up? We were just talking about the Sabres. They're going to have a great season next year. Nice. Yeah. So Milwaukee. And then he later played on the Atlanta Braves as well. Yep. Face off. That's cool, though. Yeah, if they were in Milwaukee, I'd probably be a Braves fan. Sent out to the neutral ice. Hannafin couldn't keep it in at the blue line. Tipped away. Burns dumps it in. Waugh can't get there. Hannafin sends it around. Shot saved into the far boards. And pass ahead. Dorofeev gets hit by Burns. Sent ahead. Knights have it in the ozone. Oh, tipped on net. What a play. But a nice save by Blackwood. Barbashev just sent one, and Carlson was able to knock it out of the air on net. What a play. It was like a lacrosse play. And good concentration by Blackwood to save it. What a play by Carlson. By no means was this going to be a high stick. It was just a heads-up play by Carlson to tip it on net. Wow. Shots are now 7-6 Colorado. Vegas wins the draw. Blast by Marner. Tipped wide. Oh, it shattered Carlson's stick. And it's sent out by the Avs. Coughlin passes. They tip it ahead. And it's dumped in. Looks like by Carlson. Near boards. Avs finally get it out. Pass to the right wing. Who dumps it in? That was Kelly. Behind the net. Oh, they've got Kiviranta out there. I forgot about Kiviranta. He's 94. Malinsky behind the net. Kept in by Drury. Now turned over right at the neutral ice by Kulak. Knights tip it back and dump it in now. But the Avs, oh my gosh, they took... Are they taking a shot away? No. ESPN's just being goofy. All right, pass back to the neutral ice, and the Avs have the puck. That is Makar in his own zone. Knights already have it. They send it right out, up ahead along the benches. Pass by the Avs. They get it to neutral ice. Kadri with the puck. Kadri towards the slot. I think he was passing. It was easily steered aside by a defenseman for the Knights. Now they keep it in again. Nate just sends it behind the net into the near boards, and Taze sends it across. Taze gets it back, shoots, and it's wide. and tipped into the netting or the crowd at 2:28. Eighth shot on goal was registered by Colorado. Yeah, we already had the under 6, so no more. Should be no more media timeouts. Yep, sweep since the 70s, right? Yeah, Walt Frazier. That's a good. That's a good reference to those Knick teams. Well, to the finals. Well, I mean, they haven't won in a while, but Ewing made the Knicks made the finals against the Rockets in the 90s. I think it was 99, actually. They went back. I think it was 98 or 99. I wasn't paying attention, but I think that was a strike-shortened year, or they were a really low seed that year, but they did lose to the Rockets once, too. So, to the finals, not just winning it. All right. Vegas, I don't know if that shot, I guess they did pick up a shot on the other end. McKinnon just sent it to the far boards for the Avs. Now it's taken away. Brett Howden dumps it in, and Manson picks it up for the Avs. Up ahead, now cross-ice pass, tipped in by Wah. Near boards. Sent ahead. Breakaway possible to the far circle. Drop pass, got away. Kept in though. Oh, two Avs were down. Did they run into each other? That was away from the puck. That is Dowd behind the net. Back to the blue line. Shot, steered aside, and then the rebound into the near corner. And a whistle. Do we have a penalty? At 1:04. We might. Manson. Hooking on Manson's the call, and the Knights get the first power play, and they already lead 1-0. Yeah, I guess. He didn't argue. Yeah, it was tough. I think they made the right call. He really didn't have possession of it. It stunk, but it was the right call, I guess. All right. Avs clear it down the length of the ice after the face-off win. All right. Knights are 7 for their last 22. 7 power play goals in their last 8 games. Jeez Louise. Penalty kill for Colorado is 8 for 10, though. Yeah, how is that possible, then? Oh, this is only game 4. That's right. That's why. Uh-oh. Puck into the netting above the glass. Knights thought it was delay a game, puck over glass. Don't think the refs agree, though. They're talking about it, though. Rutro. Raggy? Sorry, I shouldn't have eaten so many chips before this game. Throat is dry from all the salt. Are we going to show the replay or just show still images? What are we doing, ESPN? Oh, boy. Yeah, Taze would be headed to the box for delay a game, puck over glass. He got it with the backhand and just slid it up the boards, and it just kept going above the glass and must have tipped the netting. Oh, gosh darn it. So, are they challenging? I mean, I don't think this is something you can challenge. Or are they reviewing it? No idea. Still waiting. Did they not call that? Well, I guess they didn't see it, so no penalty. Still a 5-on-4, though, for the Knights. Marner's shot. Oh, tipped wide into the near corner. Under 20 seconds to go here in the first. Marner sends it down low for Eichel. Eichel towards the net, saved by Blackwood. 8.8 to go in the first. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I'm like super tired today. I didn't do anything. Maybe that's part of the problem. That was a nice shot by Hurdle. I thought it was Eichel. It was actually Hurdle in the near circle. Sorry, pardon my nose. Clear that out. Intermission. Face off. Shot by Dorofea was too high. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Colorado sends it ahead. That'll do it. That is the end of the first period. 1-0 Vegas Golden Knights over the Colorado Avalanche, looking to close out the series in Game 4 here. First lead at home after first period in 16 games for the Knights. Oh, brother. And they will have 56 seconds left on that power play when we resume in the second period. All right, got to update the shots first. All right. 1-0 the score, Vegas. 9-8 the shots, Vegas. And my clock's about 14 seconds ahead of ESPN's. So I got to remember that. Face-offs, 13-10 Vegas. 1 second. Sorry, texting my sons. All right, sorry. Discussing backup running backs for the Packers. All right, sorry about that. All right, so nobody has finished a power play yet. We had the first one, that's Vegas. They still have 56 seconds. That was the first penalty. The hooking on Manson, he got into Kolsar. Hits are 11-8 Vegas. Block shots 5-3 Vegas. 6-3 giveaways Vegas. 1-0 takeaways Colorado. At halftime, Thunder up 11 on the Spurs. 69-58. No WNBA tonight. Random day off after the holiday. Just strange. We'll go through the baseball scores in a minute. In case we didn't get some of these finals. Let me catch up on the chat, too. It's a game. It's a sport. Both teams are paid well. Stuff happens. Wait, what? Curse. Well, if you believe in curses, sure. Yep, 11 at half. Oh, I don't think I put the score in the chat, did I? Yep, why am I not typing? Let's just put Avs and Knights. That's faster. All right, hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, the like button. on the video, consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream. It is faster and it is commercial free. Less laggy. Less like seriously like a 4-second delay, as opposed to YouTube's minimum of like 18. All right, in Major League Baseball, and yes, as of now, 17 shots on goal, unless they do some editing, which I think they will, because I swear they took away some shots that should have been shots. In Toronto, Blue Jays won over the Marlins 8-1. In Boston, Braves beat the Red Sox 7-6. In Pittsburgh, Pirates crushed the Cubs 12-1. 10 straight losses for Chicago Cubs. In Detroit, Angels 10, Tigers 6. In Baltimore, Orioles 6, Rays 1. In Cleveland, Nationals 6, Guardians 3. Rockies at Dodgers in about less than 10 minutes, 9 minutes. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in progress. Make it 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we got a game in the bottom of the ninth, a tie game in the top of the ninth. Yeah. Reds 7, Mets 2, bottom of the ninth. Twins and White Sox 2-2, top of 9. 2 out for the Twins now. Looks like they had a runner picked off or caught stealing. Yeah. Still got 40 more minutes for the Avs to somehow, some way extend the series, but they're going to need 2 at least. And they're going to have to not give up anymore. All right, as mentioned, tomorrow we'll have Marlins at Toronto, or Marlins in Toronto take on the Blue Jays in Game 3 of that series. 12:07 Central first pitch. Marlins won Game 1 8-2 on Monday. Toronto won. Wait a minute, what? Oh, sorry, this is Toronto. Yeah, Marlins won 8-2 on Monday. Toronto won 8-1 tonight. So the rubber match in that series. And we will have Game 4, Carolina at Montreal. Canes lead the Habs 2-1 in that series. So bit of a must-win game here for Montreal if they hope to have any chance to advance to the Cup Finals. All right. Let's see. Yeah, no WNBA tonight. What the heck else is going on? If anything. Let's see. NBA still at half. Baseball, the hockey game. French Open is done for the day. Oh, ECHL. Yeah, AHL, I think the Chicago Wolves play later in the week or next week. Yeah, ECHL is about the only thing going. All right. I think I'll probably take a break soon. Did we get any other finals? Reds Mets is the closest. 1 out. Bottom of the ninth. Mets trail 7-2 to the Reds. So tomorrow night, yeah, again, hockey. Thursday, if we don't have hockey, meaning the Knights win tonight. We will have WNBA that night. It should be both on Prime Video. We will have Aces Wings and Fever Valkyries. But boy, oh boy, probably will miss quite a bit of the first quarter of Fever Valkyries. These games, you're lucky if a game goes 2:05, 2:10, because they are not taking under 2 hours like they did last year. These games have been long because of more fouls. Friday, of course, we will have hockey, though. Canadians Hurricanes, as that series will definitely go 5. Saturday, again, if no hockey, then we will do, I won't be able to do this noon game, Storm Tempo. My youngest son has a baseball tournament. I have to go all the way to Rockford. That's going to take a while to get there. Let's see. Well, we could probably try to do Sparks Sun, maybe, and Fever Fire. Sun are bad. And it's hard. I just don't think I can do 5 and 7 o'clocks. I did a 6:30 and 9, and the game went overtime and overlapped on a Friday night once. Sunday again, yeah, we'll see if there's any hockey. Otherwise, that's the only WNBA game is Aces Valkyries at 2:30 on a Sunday. They have one game off of NBC and Peacock. But yeah, well, it just depends on tonight, and the next couple of games. So, Torts may have taken a page out of the Kings playbook to limit opposition on offense. Our center, Kopi, doesn't get below the center of the other team. Really limits out man. I don't know. The Kings gave up a lot of odd man rushes. Colors are losing. I don't. Oh, Colorado? Yes. COL is for Colorado, not colors. I'm sorry, I don't remember. Very great Kingate. Oh. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm going to take a break. Appreciate you all being here. Let me cue up the music. We'll just leave it on the NBA. Yeah, they're underway in the third, so they can keep an eye on that game. All right, 1 second. 1 second. Nope, wrong thing. All right, I want to keep playing the same stuff. We'll go with some Bruno E. I'll be right back then. Yeah, let's go with a different one, though. All right. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. Almost set here for the second period. All right, let's take out the music. Ooh, 78-58 Thunder. It was, what, 11 at half, and now they've tacked 9 more points on the lead. All right, I'm going to get out and get back in the game. Make sure ESPN didn't back me or delay the game or slow it down a little bit. There we go. I should probably plug my phone in. Just realized that. Okay. All right, come on. Let's go, ESPN. Let's get this game going here. And I'll take the time to reset the intermission clock. There we go. Oops, let me get this stuff down too. Thought I did that. I must have turned one off. Thought I turned one off or turned one off and turned it right back on. I thought I turned them both off. All right, looks like Vegas is going with the 5 forwards on the power play like they did in the regular season. Hurdle, Eichel, Stone, Marner, Dorofeyev. I think the key is that if Stone is in the lineup, they do that. If he's not, I don't think they've done that. On the PK, Nelson, O'Connor, Makar, and Tays. Vegas in gold, going left to right. Avs in white, right to left. Sent up ahead and dumped. It got tipped by off of O'Connor's shot by the Knights above the glass. Or, the netting. Jack, what's up? How you doing? Still 47 seconds on the power play. Marner has it for the Knights. He'll take it to the blue line, to the red line, into the O zone, near circle, stops in the near boards. Stone trying to battle for it. Hurdle sends it into the near corner. Goes behind the Colorado net. Picked up by Tays. Tays sends it down the length of the ice. 20 seconds left on the power play. Dan is saying hello to Gracie. Hello, Gracie. Hurdle at the blue line. Pass to the far circle. Eichel. Marner from the point did not go on target. And it's cleared again by Colorado. We're back to 5-on-5. No shots so far in the second. Jack, how's it going? Thank you for being here. I'm doing pretty well. Hope you're doing well as well. All right, Knights send it up. It got tipped into the netting above the glass in the near corner in the Colorado end, the right end. Forgot to clear my nose. Pardon me. Try not to sniff. All right. Carlson steps into the face-off circle to face off against Landeskog. Landeskog wins it. The Avs send it out. O'Connor gloved down by the Knights. They send it across and in. And it was not on net, so that is an icing on Vegas at 18:32. Colorado needs a goal, yes. One at a time, but yeah, the sooner the better. the pressure will keep building the longer they go. Especially when you're getting shut out. You don't want to start pressing. You got to go one period at a time, or one shift at a time, one period at a time, not worried about the series. One game at a time. McKinnon's shot was wide. Rebound taken behind the net. Near circle. Makar's shot. Hart, I mean, that was a save and a freeze, but it was at the side of the net. That won't be a shot on goal. Oh, my gosh. Stop plugging this NHL YouTube series. We know. If we wanted to watch it, we would have watched it already. All right, still waiting on the draw. Landeskog against Sissons in the near circle. Face off, blue line, Tays, shot. Hart saves it, hangs on. 18-17. Couple of shots picked up. How was that other one on net? That must have been earlier in the sequence. It couldn't have been that save that was at the side of the net. Jeez Louise. All right, Landeskog against Sissons. Sissons wins this one. McNabb passes. Kept in by Landeskog, though. Near corner, sends it behind the net. Battle for the puck behind the Vegas net. Sent out to the blue line and knocked out. Tays has it. He gets it to, my goodness. Makar. Man, why? Deepers. Makar has it. Passes up ahead. McKinnon gets it to Landeskog, who falls down right in front of McNabb. Up ahead to Cole Smith, who got it to the neutral zone. Tays gives it back to Makar. Sissons heads off for a line change. Looked like Landeskog and somebody else headed off. Tipped towards the far corner. Colorado, McKinnon's pass gets taken away by Dorofeev. Dorofeev sends it up the near boards, but not out. Theodore in the near corner. Long pass to the neutral ice. Manson will dump it in for the Avs. Hart. Oh, wait. We've got a whistle here at 17:09. I think we got a penalty.
Vegas and Colorado's going to get its first power play.
Hooking on... shoot. Who is that? Oh, 22. I thought he said 42. No, Cole Smith hooked Manson. Cole Smith heads to the box for 2 minutes. We have 17:09 to play in the second. Landeskog, McKinnon, Natchez, Kadri, Makar, power play unit 1. Carlson, Eichel, Hannafin, Anderson, PK unit 1. All right. Anderson got it behind the net, and the Knights clear it down the length of the ice. Makar has it in the defensive zone. And McKinnon sends it to Landeskog. Back to McKinnon. Up the middle, past to Natchez, far boards. Kadri battling against Carlson. Kadri pass. Now it gets tipped back to the blue line. Makar at the point. Down low for McKinnon in the near circle. Side of the net, Natchez. Back to McKinnon. McKinnon shot too high. And it's out. Into the defensive zone. Makar picks it up for Colorado. Natchez brings it into the O zone. Kadri lost the puck immediately. Marner, I think, tipped it to Eichel. And they dump it in. Sent in by Colorado. Already taken by Theodore and cleared down the length of the ice. Makar to McKinnon. Up ahead to Kadri. Taken away by Howden and cleared down the length of the ice. Not a recording. 40 seconds left. I don't think they've gotten a shot on goal. Nope. During this power play. Tays coughs it up. but Nate Burns is there. Natchez, near circle. Looking. 20 seconds on the power play. Burns at the point. Far circle Nelson. That shot is blocked and cleared out to neutralize. Burns at the red line. Burns passes to Nelson. Nelson flips it back to Burns. That'll do it. 3, 2, 1. Back to 5-on-5. Nelson towards the net. A shot. Nice save by Hart. Into the near boards. Right after the power play expired. Centering pass. Another one on net and into the near boards. And the Knights dump it in. And Stone couldn't get to it. And the Avs send it to the neutral ice. And dump it in. Hart tries to play it at the side of the net. Pass to the neutral ice, sent in, but Waugh, I think, got it to Kulak. Kulak sent, no, it's probably Malinsky to Kulak. Near boards, Marner fell down in the near corner. He gets it behind the net, though. Couldn't send it out of the zone. Kulak shot way wide, or deflected wide. It's kept in by Malinsky, excuse me. Near boards, a blast. That is blocked. That was Kulak. Knights, Marner skates it in, sends it behind the net. Picked up. Avs right up the middle. Long pass. Tipped. Icing. No. Sorry. It was. I thought Carter Hart was correct. He was incorrect. Not icing. Far circle shot and saved by Blackwood. He hangs on at 13:35. We've played 6 minutes and 25 seconds into the second period. And it's still 1-0 in favor of the Vegas Golden Knights. Face off in the Avs defensive zone after the commercial break. Injured problem. I mean, yeah, McKinnon's not 100% for the Avs, and neither is Makar, if that's what you mean. And Knights have been without Riley Smith, who's a pretty good player, for a while. Don't know why Lawson's out. I'm thinking Lawson's got to be hurt. He's one of their better defensemen. Man, yeah, and so Nichushkin's hurt for the Avs, and again, Natchez and McKinnon certainly aren't anywhere near 100%. Yep. What's up, Yin Yang? How you doing? Yep, they've had some chances right after the power play, too. They had like 4 shots on goal. Well, they had a sequence of 3 shots on goal right after the power play ended. And then they picked one more up. Yeah, no, I'm agreeing. Neither team is 100%, though. It's not just the Avs. The Knights aren't 100% either. But specifically, those 2 players playing, yeah. Yeah, Colorado's being stymied by Hart on Vegas. Agreed. But, you know, you can only, you know, again, you know, Knights have had some injuries too. Again, Riley Smith has been out for a while. And I would think Lawson is hurt too. All right, we're finally back from commercial break. Face off in the far circle. Vegas controls it. Sends one towards the net, saved by not Wedgwood, Blackwood, and sent out by the Avs. Okay, that's got to be the 11th shot on goal. Into the near corner for Howden. And the Avs can't get it out, but McKinnon will get to the far boards, send it behind the net. And pass ahead. Up ahead to Lehkonen. He can't keep it in the zone. Right in front of his own bench. He passes back to Tays. Knights getting a line change. I don't know why Tays hesitated. McKinnon with the puck. Maybe Colorado got a change? I don't know. McNabb harassing, who is that? O'Connor. Back to the blue line. Shot. Blocked into the near boards. And the Knights send it out down the length of the ice. Not icing. Manson sends it up the far boards. Waugh makes a pass. Avs work it to the near side. McKinnon dumps it in. Hart looking behind the net. Plays it to the near corner. Tipped out to the neutral ice. Waugh collects it. Gives it to the defense. Pass to Burns. Burns chips it off the near boards, but taken away by Eichel on the next pass. Drop pass to Eichel. Eichel in the far boards. Sends it to the far corner. Burns sends it almost out. Taken away by the Knights. Backhander. Nice save by Blackwood. To the far boards. Why didn't Burns just head off? He doesn't have a stick and no forward. Handed him their stick. Now behind the net. Oh, yeah, his stick is broken. I see it next to the net. All right, sent up by the Avs. Already turned over. Korzak, cross-ice pass. Pass to Sissons towards the net. Backhander. I don't know if maybe it hit the side of the net or off the near boards. Oh, they counted it. Far circle again. Shot by Dowd was too wide or high. Into the near boards and out. Neutral ice. Back to the defense for Vegas. Colorado trying to get a line change. So was Vegas. Dumped in by Vegas to the near corner. Puck is taken behind the net by Drury. Drury skates it up the far boards. Right in front of the benches. Turned over. Dowd takes it in. Kulak hit him. Now behind the net. Colorado sends it up the far boards and they misplay it. Kiviranta couldn't get to it. He passes back to the defense now and they work it up the near boards. At the blue line. Dump in. Kiviranta goes to get it in the far circle. No, they called offsides apparently. A late call again. Just incredible how slow they are to call these offsides. Like, are you sure about it? Took long enough to think about it. Pretty good scoring opportunity for Hurdle. I think that hit the top of the stick, above the blocker for Blackwood. And they had one go just high, and then they had another one go just high. So face-off near boards just outside the Colorado defensive zone. I'm sorry, the Vegas defensive zone after Colorado was offside. False start on the draw. Oh, my gosh, were they even set, and then they dropped it? What? These stupid linesmen are so... Oh my gosh, I don't have the words. I don't understand. Colorado in their own zone. Pass ahead, Drury to the red line, dumps it in. In the near corner. Sent out by the Knights. Ooh, kept in though by Tays. I thought it was out. Kelly behind the net. Passes to Kiviranta. And it's turned over. Knights send it out. Down the length of the ice. Should be icing. And it is. Icing the call at 9:37. We have played half of regulation. And it's 1-0 Vegas. And they could sweep the Avs. Unreal. Never would have thought this. Goals against Avs, Carolina Kings. What do you mean? Avs. I don't think the Kings would be in the top 3. They give up a lot of goals. OKC up 9 on the Spurs. All right, yeah, we'll check that next whistle. Next commercial, I mean. All right, Knights skated up the bench side board, send it towards the net. Oh, at the last second, Blackwood played it to Landeskog. Turned over towards the crease into the near circle. Couldn't pull the trigger, the Knights. Sent across, and somebody that was heading for a line change played the puck. The other person didn't come out, so they were okay. All right. Pass. Got away from Eichel. Counter by the Avs. Dumped in. Behind the net. McNabb gets there first. Pass taken out. Tipped over the red line. At the blue line. I think Theodore dumped it in. It's in the far corner. Manson takes it behind the net. Turned it over to Dorofeev. And it got tipped off the netting above the glass. That should be the under 10. Immediate timeout at 8:36. 15-14 the shots. 1-0 the score. Vegas. From Las Vegas. Game 4 of the Western Conference Final. And still 1-0 Knights. And they're up 3-0 in the series. 10-point lead for the Thunder. Yeah, now it's 98-88. I agree, Frank. It would be crazy. I agree. Yeah, but Avs look great against the Wild, though. I mean, they took care of them in 5 games. You know, and the Wild are a good team. I thought the Wild were a better team than the Avs. I mean, no, better team than at least the Knights, but apparently that is not the case. Knights got hot at the right time. You know, they made the coaching change. I guess that's what did it. Thunder 98, Spurs 88, 54.2 seconds to go in the third. Twins and White Sox tied at 2, top of the 11th, first and third, 1 out for the Twins. Rangers beat the Astros 10-7. Brewers shut out the Cardinals 6-0. Mets lose at home to the Reds 7-2. I think those are the only finals I missed from earlier. Yankees up 15-1 on the Royals on 23 hits, still batting in the top of the 9th. Did they just do a no, they shuffled the order of the games a couple times. That was annoying. All right, 8:36 to play in the second period. I mean, on one hand, at least Colorado's only down 1-0, but you know, they gotta get it tied. They can't afford to fall down 2-0. Stone shot, rebound sent out. I think that was blocked. And it's icing on the... No, it is not. Sent up the boards. Sisson's pass to Stone. Stone into the ozone. Leaves it. Taken away. Tried to get it to Hannafin. Malinsky sent it ahead. Pass tipped away. Oh, no. Natchez is down. He's clutching his knee. And we have a whistle. It's his right knee. He ran... I don't think it was dirty. I think it just was incidental contact. But, oh, no. I mean, now... I guess he ran into Hurdle. Oh, boy. Very quiet in Las Vegas right now. They're talking it over, but I'd have to see a replay. Natchez runs into Hurdle. Ooh, Hurdle kind of put his hip. He kind of stopped and let Natchez left knee, or his right, sorry, it's his right knee. I keep saying left. It's his right. He kind of stopped and got him with his right hip. If he keeps skating, he's out of the way. But if he does keep skating, he hits his own teammate Sisson. So probably no penalty. Just unfortunate, but we'll see.
You can get a penalty out of that is that if the linesmen decide they think it's a major penalty, in which case that would start the mechanism, they would review it and rescind it to a minor penalty. But then again, you don't want to call major penalties just a default, so you can go review them. It's a missed minor penalty. Those things happen.
Dave Jackson says it's a missed minor penalty. But, yeah. Landeskog is not happy. Have to keep an eye on Natchez, and that may be it. I don't know. It's hard because if Hurdle keeps going, he runs over Sissons. It did kind of look like he slowed down to catch him, though. It wasn't like it was knee on knee, but yeah, hip check, I guess, but they didn't call anything. It would have only been a minor if they had called anything. And just because you missed it, you don't want to just call a major, then review it and get it down to a minor. But, hopefully Natchez is all right or it's not serious. Carlson dumps it into the near corner. Oh, wait. Oh, it's Burns. Okay. Marner in the near circle, passed back to the blue line. Korzak sent it. Burns picks it up. Finally, a saucer pass to neutral ice. 7:30 to play in the second. Hit by Burns in the corner. And Avs couldn't keep it in. Makar will get it back, though. Vegas getting a line change. So is Colorado. Into the near circle. Sent around by Makar to the far corner. Waugh trying to dig it out. Now it's sent behind the net. Knights make a pass. Marner at the blue line. Taken back in by McKinnon. Sent out again by Vegas. And a pass up the near boards. Carlson gets it behind his own net for the Knights. Taken away by the Avs, but it's now sent out. Tays along the boards, and it's picked up now. Sent off the near boards. Up ahead, McKinnon falls down, sends it behind the net. Theodore gets it for the Knights and sends it to the blue line. No shots in the last 8 minutes for Colorado. That's right. It was 14-9 Colorado, the shots at one point. All right, whistle at 6:17, and Landeskog's getting sent.
Landeskog in the box. Well, Colorado's not going to number 92, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Cross-checking. Wait, are they going to review?
Should be a penalty. I don't believe so, but as the play returns up the ice, Landeskog's going to get called for cross-checking. Here's the McKinnon play. He cuts into the middle of the ice.
Yeah.
Returns, they lock feet. Look at McKinnon's
Coughlin didn't trip him. They kind of went skate to skate, and that's why McKinnon went down. And then Landeskog knocked Sissons down, and then he had his stick over the back of his neck. So, all right, Hurdle, Eichel, Dorofeev, Stone, Marner on the power play, Nelson, O'Connor, Tays, Makar on the PK, and we get a false start on the draw in the near circle. Hurdle steps in. 0 for 1, 2 shots on goal for the Knights power play. Makar sends it around, just out. Knocked ahead by, is that McKinnon? No, O'Connor. Eichel gets it. Eichel to the red line. Skates it in, passes. It's knocked away from Stone. Picked up by Hurdle on the far boards. Makar takes it away. Pass to Tays. Tays sends it out down the length of the ice. Hart will leave it for Marner. 5:40 to go in the second. Hurdle passes right up the middle. Marner near circle. Sends it to the far side. May have hit the side of the net. on the shot. Nice feed by Marner, though. Marner at the point. Slaps one. It goes too high. It was deflected over the net. Over the goal, I mean. Stone behind the net. Sends it to the far corner. Eichel back to Marner. Marner pass to the far circle. It's Eichel again. 47 seconds on the power play. Stone down low. Centered for Hurdle. Couldn't get the puck. And he sends it to the far corner. Stone to Marner. Eichel battling. Eichel far circle towards the slot. Shot. Save. Blackwood. Big rebound to Hurdle. Back to Marner. Marner goes right up the middle. Sends it wide into the near corner. Dorofeyev passes to Eichel. Marner far circle. Centered. Dorofeyev. Oh my goodness. What a save by Blackwood. Oh my gosh. That was the save maybe of this series. Holy cow. What a save by Blackwood. Carolina can't believe it. I'm sorry. Vegas can't believe it. Sorry, wrong. Oh my. What a gem. He had a good one before that. That puck did not hit the side of the net. He made another great save. This was a tremendous glove save. Dorofeyev almost put it like halfway up, and it just hit the top of the glove and stayed in. And Marner said, F me, as a result of that one. Wow. 12 seconds left on the Vegas power play. After the face-off, Avs in the near corner, couldn't get it out. Barbashev to the blue line. Hanifin shot in traffic, tipped into the far boards. Back to 5-on-5. Out of the box, they tried to pass to Landeskog. They missed. And it ended up being icing because of it at 4:11. Shots are now 20-14. So at least 11 straight by Vegas on shots. That was an incredible save by Blackwood to keep it 1-0. Wow. Good hip check. Yeah, on that, it was kind of hard. They couldn't. Again, I don't know what he could have done, because if he kept going full speed, he runs over his own teammate Sissons. But all right, near boards and sent out by the Avs. This will be another icing at 3:55. Yep, they didn't do anything, but good saves though. Yeah, some great saves by Blackwood, at least on that power play, for sure. Keeping the Avs within striking distance, only down 1-0. As Bednar looks on, total frustration as Hart still shutting him out. But they've only got 14 shots. Yeah, 11 straight shots. That's what I had said by Vegas here on goal. It was 14-9. Now they're up 20-14. Eichel behind the net, harassed by Manson, sends it back to the blue line. Shot was blocked. That was Theodore. He gets it back. Now Theodore tips it. And Barbashev centered it. Dowd to the far circle. Gets his pocket picked. Avs send it out. Neutral ice for the Knights. Tipped ahead by Barbashev. Avs have had no goals in the second period in the previous 3 games in this series. They only have 3:08 to get one in this one. No shots in 11 minutes. Kadri sends it behind the net. McKinnon tips it to the blue line. Pass to Nate. Oh, geez, just a lazy pass, and it was out of the zone. Okay, Natchez is back. He's the one that made that bad pass. All right, McKinnon near circle to the far side. Shot. Too far, too wide. Tipped into the netting. Whistle at 2:41. And skate repair, I think, for Natchez, or he's just trying to get this icing shavings off. I guess they did finally get a shot. 20-15 are the shots. I guess we did not have the under 6 media timeout yet. All right, let's check in on the NBA. Oh boy, Thunder up 105-93, so up 12 with 9:44 to play in the fourth. NBC for that one, if interested. Let's see if there's any new finals in MLB. Oh yeah. Yankees 15, Royals 1. I don't think that one had gone final yet. I think that's it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games still in progress. And one of them is because in Chicago, the Twins lead the White Sox 5-2 in the bottom of the 11th. Sox have a runner at third, 1 out. All right, probably the last late night hockey game for many months. I doubt we're going to start later than 7:25 Central for the Stanley Cup Finals or the remainder of the conference finals here. Yes, we know. We know what the series are at. We know what the series were in the second round as well. All right, face off in the far circle. In the Vegas defensive zone, they win it, take it behind the net, send it to neutral ice. Tays passes, neutral ice dump in by the Vegas Knights. Pass ahead, misplayed by the Avs, sent behind the net by the Knights. Tays tries to pass it to McKinnon. Anderson sends it around. Kept in by Brett Howden. Far corner. Oh, towards the side of the net, and a pass to Kadri. Cross ice to the far side. All right, McKinnon near boards. Sends it out of the zone to Manson. What are we doing? Dumped in behind the net. Vegas already has the puck, and they get it to neutral ice, and it's sent out by Sissons. Avs behind their own net. Pass to the near boards. Landeskog with the puck on the far boards. Landeskog trying to dig it out of the corner towards the back of the net. Sent to the near side. Manson with the puck. Pass to Burns. Burns' shot was tipped. Sent out by the Knights. Manson collects it. Sends it behind the Colorado net. He makes a long pass ahead. Taken away by the Knights. Knights from the far circle shot. That was wide. Rebound. Wow, that caught Blackwood in the shoulder, I think, and went behind the net. Now in the near boards. Centering pass. Eichel into the far corner. Battle for the puck. Under a minute remaining in the second. And the Knights send it up ahead again. Tipped on by Barbashev. Nope, I guess not. They called it icing at 42.3. Well, it's only 1-0, Jack. It's not over yet. I mean, you still got 20 minutes to play. Anything could happen. I gotta put eye drops in. My eyes are so dry. But Blackwood's doing everything he can to keep the Avs in it. Far circle draw. Eichel versus McKinnon. Puck is tipped out, and the Knights have it. Oh, McKinnon kept it in, sent it into the near corner, so it wasn't out of the zone, just up ahead. Now Eichel gets it, and it's Taves who sends it behind his own net. He gets a pass back. And right up the middle, Taves passes. Near circle. McKinnon centered in the slot. Far circle. That shot didn't get through traffic. Natchez to the far circle. They tried to return it to him. It's going to get sent out of the zone. And that will do it. For the second period, we played 40. 1-0 Vegas. Same as the score as it was after 20 minutes. Seven 7-0 when leading after second period. I don't know if that's just in the playoffs for Vegas or what. All right, 1-0 with only 20 minutes left. Season on the line for the Avalanche. They need at least one in the final 20 minutes. They had one shot over the last bunch of minutes. Excuse me. All right. 1-0 Knights, 20-15 shots on goal. Knights. It was 14-9 Colorado at one point. 11 straight then by the Knights in about 11-minute span before the Avs finally got one on goal before the end of the second period. Face-offs, 23-18 in favor of the Knights. 0-for-1 power play Colorado, 0-for-2 for the Knights. One penalty each in the second. Hits are 19-15 Vegas. Block shots 11-7 Vegas. 11-10 giveaways Vegas. 2-1 takeaways Vegas. Let's see. All right. In OKC, Thunder 107, Spurs 96, timeout, 7:25 to play in the fourth quarter. Yeah, it's been very lackluster, especially more than half of the second period, the latter half. Unbelievable. Yep. So 11 point with 7:25 to play. Not looking good for the Spurs, but they will have Game 6 at home to try and tie it up and send it to a Game 7 back in OKC, but still have 7:25 to work with. Oh yeah, I'm I'm more than a minute ahead of the ESPN clock. I don't know why they were so late to start their clock. I'll get out of the app and back in, or at least out of the game on the app here. Maybe that'll speed it up a little. All right, come on. Oh my gosh, ESPN. There we go. No, now I'm even further behind. Well, that was awesome. All right, I'm going to get out of the ESPN app and try again. Jeez Louise. This app is such trash. How? Let's try this again. Okay, can we get into this game, please? And can it not be so far behind? Come on, ESPN. Why are you so slow? There we go. Nope, still over a minute behind. All right, I tried. All right, hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please do me a favor. If you haven't already, hit that like button or thumbs up on the live stream. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you already have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream, but it is much faster or less delayed on Twitch, and it is commercial free. All right, I got to plug in my tablet and phone. All right, there we go. Ugh. Avs just can't score. Their top lines are falling apart. Yeah, and McKinnon's already not 100%. McCarr's not 100%, trying to play through it. And then Nate just got hurt in the second period. He was skating okay, I guess, but just totally out of sync. Just, I don't know. There hasn't been a ton of block shots, but you got to credit, obviously you credit Carter Hart, but also the commitment to defense by the Knights is just, I think, frustrating the Avs. 35 shots in total. Yeah. Did they edit anything? Yeah, they took that shot away. It's so Colorado had 0 shot. Well, hold on. Maybe they took away a first period shot. Let me confirm. Unbelievable. All the editing they do at intermission, the official scores. They're just so clueless in a lot of these cities. So, oh wait, did I say 0? No, I'm sorry. They just haven't had a shot in more than 11 minutes now. That streak of no shots is going to be... Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought they had 0. All I know is they were up 14-9 in shots. So they had the first, they had the first 6 shots of the second period, then went more than 11 minutes without a shot, and the Knights got the next 11 shots on goal. Interesting. If the Avs can claw one back, I see this going. Yeah, well, of course. Distinctly a possibility. Yeah, last late start. What was it, about 8:15 Central? I don't think we'll start any later than 7:25 in the Stanley Cup Finals. So it was the last late one till next season. You would think, yeah, but they haven't had even a shot in forever. So, anyone been watching Worlds? No, I have not. I would like to, but I thought it was only on NHL Network. But I think NHL's been actually putting it on YouTube here, so I was shocked. But I would love to score those, or I mean, announce those, but. Yeah, they're at, I think they're already on YouTube for free. And this website I use keeps saying they're on ESPN Plus, and they're not, too. That's what's frustrating. It's only NHL Network, and I don't have that. And again, if it's already on YouTube, there's no point. I would love to do other hockey leagues, but yep, looks that way, too. All right, I think I will take a break then. Again, tomorrow, Marlins, Blue Jays from Toronto, 12:07 first pitch. We will try to start the live stream 2 or 3 minutes before that. And then Canes, Canadians, Game 4 in Montreal. Hurricanes lead the series 2-1. If no hockey Thursday, we'll do WNBA. Friday, we will have Game 5, Canadians at Hurricanes. Saturday, if no hockey, again, we'll do WNBA. Yeah, I'll have to look into baseball, but I don't know. I think 2 WNBA is gonna be plenty. Sunday, there's only 1 WNBA, so if no hockey, I might need to do Sunday night baseball or something off of Peacock or NBC. Feels like Avs need to score a greasy one. Yeah. They need something. They need a deflection. Some sort of one-timer, some sort of wide-open rebound. I mean, I don't know. It's not a Idaho nut. Not a potato. It's not a Idaho potato. It's not a potato. If it's not an Idaho potato, it's not a potato. Okay, gotcha. All right. I'm going to take a break. Let me cue the music up. 13 days. Wow. We're in a little bit of a dry spell right now. We have nothing on the radar for like more than a week, like 10 days. Wow. Hopefully it's not flooding by you, random. Excuse me. All right, let me cue up the music and then I'll be back. Excuse me. Oh, what to play? I don't want to run the new ones into the ground and play them too much. All right, YouTube, come on. Why are you so slow? All right, we'll try to go Track Tribe and then DJ Williams. All right, probably just mostly Track Tribe. All right, I'll be back. Thanks. All right, we are back. And I don't know. ESPN's still a minute longer than what I have, so. All right, we will cut the music as that song ended. All right. Again, hockey tomorrow night and hockey Friday night. That's all we're guaranteed right now, depending how these games go tonight and tomorrow. Well, and Friday. All right, let's eliminate that. Need 6. Yep, 6 more likes for 35. Thanks, Ricky. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well, Ricky. Thanks. Kieran. Yep, thank you. I know, strange. Who would have thought if there was going to be a sweep, everybody would have said Colorado with the sweep, not Vegas. Everybody's sleeping on the Knicks. Well, I'm sleeping on the Knicks because I don't follow the NBA. If you follow, that's great. It's just not my cup of tea. I do love the WNBA. You too, Ricky. Thank you. Yeah, 15 with 1:39 to go, so that game's pretty much over. All right, let's get set for the third. So now that streak continues whenever it was 11 plus minutes since they got their last shot. So since they took that shot away, they got to redo the timing from their last shot. All right, Avs in white going left to right. Knights in gold right to left. All right, face off. And the Knights dump it in from the red line. Behind the Avs net. Up the far boards. And Avs retreat behind their own net. All right, pass to Tays. Tays up ahead to McKinnon. Lost it immediately after crossing the blue line. Barbashev's pass tipped. Avs have it in their own zone. Dumped into the near corner. McKinnon sends it around and out. Jeepers. What is the defense doing? Malinsky loses it, but Makar sends it ahead. That's Colton who passes. It's up ahead. Lehkonen dumped it behind the net, and the Knights will clear it out to the neutral ice. Malinsky to the red line, and he dumps it in. We've played a minute of the third. All right. Knights have it. Pass it to neutral ice. Nelson to Malinsky. Knights getting a line change. And we got a whistle. Did the Knights have too many men on the ice during that change? This is the first time I've seen Tortorella actually a little bit animated for, he's actually been fairly cool and collected. I don't know what the whistle's for. I just thought maybe they had too many men on the ice just because they had a line change. But apparently offsides on Colorado. I don't know. Vegas sends it ahead. Hurdle leaves it near circle. Sisson sent it wide. Now it's into the near boards. Blue line keeper by Coughlin, but that's wide again. Wah sends it out. Colorado finally gets the puck back. They got to retreat into their own zone, though. And Colorado has had no goals in the second period in the first 4 games of this series. All right. Dumped in by Cole Smith to the far corner. Now it's behind the Colorado net. Pass. Now Kelly takes it out. Blue line, red line, into the ozone. Dumped behind the net where Theodore gets it for the Knights. Sends it ahead. Colorado takes it away. Kelly sends it in again. Chased by O'Connor. And Cole Smith tries to tip it away. Avs in the far corner. Back, nope. It's taken away by Dorofeev. Kulak briefly kept it in, and now Cole Smith sends it out. Knights trying to get a line change. Avs as well. Dumped in behind the net. And, well, into the far boards. Pass to the near side. Makar shoots. Saved by Hart. Rebound sent behind the net. Dorofeev gets hit. Couldn't get it out. Kept in by the Avs. They finally picked up a shot. First time in many minutes. At least 15 minutes of action. Probably more than that. They retreated into their own zone, sent it ahead. We played 3.5 of the third. No change. Still 1-0 Knights. Sent out again. Taze gets it in his own zone. Colorado getting a change. They turned it over. Far circle. Nice poke check, though, but Brett Howden's there. Colton's the one that took the puck away. Shot was too high. Tipped into the netting. And a whistle. Must have been deflected. 16:10 to go. In the third, still 1-0 Knights. Trisk, what's up? Terrell Davis. 32? Was that it? Or was I wrong? Oh, no. He was 30, wasn't he? Donnie Shell. Franco Harris was 32. Yeah, Davis was 30. Donnie Shell, I don't know. Franco Harris, yeah, 32. How you doing, Trisk? Thanks for being here. Face off, far circle, and Knights send it around. Howden gets knocked down. Then Manson gets knocked down. Shot from a tough angle in the far circle. Rebound to the near side. McNabb got hit. Kept in, though, by Carlson. Carlson, near circle shot. Nice save by Blackwood, and then the rebound, another nice save, and sent out to neutralize quickly ahead and dumped in by the Knights. All right, it's 21. How did they get to 23 shots? I don't know where. Okay, now they confirm it. NHL.com is so slow. Behind the Colorado net. Knights send another one from the far circle. Rebound. Stone takes it to the near side. Hurdle's shot was blocked. Sisson sends it to the blue line. Hannafin shot. Nice save by Blackwood. He hangs on at 15 minutes to go in the third. We played 5 of the third. Shots are 25-15. Man, Blackwood is just keeping this a game. He's come up with some gems. I don't know why I said Harold Morrow Vikings. I don't know. Yep. Yep. We appreciate it. We need you here every game then for that. Excuse me. Tell Dr. Delay I say hi. I need to stop by. Haven't done that in a while. Apologize. Near circle, and they kicked out Eichel immediately. Barbashev takes his place. Can't see who's going for the Avs. I think it was McKinnon. Yep, it was. Sent out to the neutralize. Natchez sent it in, it looks like. Knights take it behind their own net. Near boards, it got away. Eichel sends it up. Still not out. Dumped into the far corner. And sent around by Theodore, but not out. Avs couldn't keep it in. Man, this is pathetic. Natchez with the puck. Natchez sends it ahead. McKinnon battling with Kelly. Kelly went down. I guess no trip would like a replay. Marner with the puck in the near boards. Sent ahead behind the Avs net. Picked up by Manson. And pass sent off the near boards and out to neutralize, but the Knights already have the puck in their defensive zone. And of course, they took a shot away from the Knights. Jeez Louise. All right, that is... I couldn't see who that was. Who is that? Oh, Brett Howden. He sends one wide for the Knights. Picked up by the Avs. Sent off the far boards, and it's collected by Coughlin for the Knights. Sends it ahead. Avs trying to get a couple changes. It's dumped into the far board. Sent not out, though. Knights kept it at the blue line. Shot hit somebody. I think it hit his own teammate, Kolsar. Dowd coughed it up. Avs going the other way. Colton looking. Sent it right back to Dowd for the Knights. Red line, dump in, and the Avs have the puck. They're getting a line change. Pass ahead to Lehkonen, who dumps it in. McNabb off the near boards. Not out. Kept in by Makar. Kadri kept it in. Knights already sent it out. Dump in by the Knights. Behind the net. Taze sends it out. And it's tipped. Sent behind the net by Theodore. Up the near board. Pass by Sissons. To the far corner. Hurdle. Oh, Hurdle got dumped by Makar. Is Hurdle okay? I don't know what's going on. The puck was being frozen by Makar, and now, who was that, Kadri? Kadri was getting into it with somebody. Hurdle was down, and they had to blow the whistle because, I don't know, he was trying to cover the puck along the boards, I guess, too. But that is the under 14. Yeah, that was a heck of a hit by Kadri. Didn't look illegal. He didn't leave his skates. Hurdle was just like against the boards. Yeah, and then the puck was kind of like next to him or under him. That's why they blew the whistle. All right, under 14 media timeout. Still 1-0 in favor of the Knights. Pardon me. Yep, Thunder 127, Spurs 114. They lead 3-2. Game 6 will be in San Antonio. Excuse me. All right, looks like that Sox game finished. Twins 5, White Sox 3, final in 11. I think that's the only one that was close to ending. Still got 4 games in progress. Bottom of the 4th, and yeah, LA Dodgers up 8-1 already on the Rockies. In San Francisco, Diamondbacks 4-2 over the Giants. Bottom of the 6th. A's at home, getting shut out by the Mariners 4-0, but they have 2 on. Nope, never mind. Inning just ended. San Diego, Phillies lead the Padres 4-2, top of 7. Yep. Did they call a penalty? No, there was no penalty. There was no penalty for that hit. What happened to my chat? It's gone on my tablet. Why is the chat broken on Android tablets for some reason? It's so stupid. Yeah, thanks, Dan. Last late night game. Shouldn't start later than 7:25 Central. Have a good one, Dan. We'll be ready for tomorrow. Go Habs. Thanks for being here. All right, back from commercial. 12:18 to go here in the third. Avs need at least a goal, and the sooner the better. Dumped in. Around to the far corner. Marner there for the Knights. It's behind the net. McNabb is like holding Natchez. No call. And it's dumped in by the Knights. Near corner. Howden sent it around. Taze finally sends it out. McNabb will retreat to the far circle to pick up the puck. Vegas finishing a line change. 11:40 to go in the third. Puck gets away at the neutral ice, and it's possessed by the Avs. Sent to Kadri and sent right out by the Knights. And that is a whistle for icing on Vegas. 11:23 to go. Yeah, no, it's all right. No, you're fine. They mixed it up a little after that. It was for a frozen puck. I mean, because Hurdle didn't get up. He was just kind of huddled over it. You're fine. Face off in the far circle, shot. And I guess it was deflected into the netting above the glass. 11:18. Still 24-15 the shots for Vegas, and they lead the score 1-0. Mark Stone, 4:42 expired into the first period, and that's been it. It's held up for 40-plus minutes. Oh, gosh, don't put those strobe lights on in the corner. What are we doing? Oh, man, please. Where did that suddenly come from? I don't remember that all game. Oh, they're doing it again while the puck's in play. Saucer pass to neutralize for Vegas. Far circle. Burns looks like he was trying to punch somebody. Or slash. I don't know. Into the near corner. Back to the blue line. Hannafin sends one wide. It's in the near boards. Behind the net, Dorofeev to Anderson. Now it's back behind the net. Nelson gets there for the Avs. And he'll make a pass. And the Avs will get a line change. And dumped in behind the net. Sent up. And down the length of the ice. Hurdle battling with Manson in the far corner. Into the near corner now with Stone behind the net. Centers it back to the blue line, though. Let's see. Who has the puck? Can't see the number. Blue line. Bunch of passes. It's behind the net on a long shot. Under 10 to play in the third. Avs can't even get it out of their own zone right now and forget a goal or a shot on goal. Shot wide into the near boards. Colorado sends it off the far boards. Dumped right back in by, I think that was Korzak. Yeah, Korzak. Pass into the far boards. Marner gets there, knocked off. Landeskog got a leaping hit applied on him. That should have been a penalty. Carlson passes. Howden gets hit. He sends it into the near corner. It's behind the net. Avs still cannot get it out. One shot in the last 25 minutes of game time for Colorado. It happened here in the third. Landeskog immediately coughed up the puck and has to retreat to the neutral zone. They're struggling to do basic fundamentals. I mean, this is just embarrassing. Sent out by the Knights, sent in, but it would be a delayed offsides if they touched it. Now, pass to Theodore. Knights getting a line change. Only 8:45 remaining in the third. Time's a wasting away on the Avs. Pass to the far boards. Sent in by the Knights again. Up the far boards. And pass to the near side. Kelly centers it. Taze to the far circle. Shot. Saved. Hart. And Drury had the rebound. Kelly sends it behind the net. Looks like, is that Burns? I can't see the number. No, it's Kivaranta. 94, not 84. Pass to the far corner. Anderson. Now Kolsar sends it out. Where did that go out? In the bench or in the crowd? Or was it deflected? It wouldn't matter then. 7:59 to play in the third. We have the under 10 media timeout. Colorado just picked up their second shot in the last 25 minutes. The lights are Hart Foundation? I don't understand. ESPN, T10, History Match. Yeah, it's rough. I don't like doing it. I pay for ESPN Unlimited. I used to do the monthly ESPN Select. It went from $11.99 to $12.99, but you didn't get games that were on ESPN because you didn't get the ESPN channels. So I switched sometime in early 2026 when they had a bunch of games on the ESPN network. And then I held off as long as I could on HBO Max. I got it the last day of the regular season, and I'm going to cancel HBO. So I'm paying $30 a month. I paid for the year, so it was $300. So you get a couple months free, or just for ESPN Unlimited, and because they have a lot of hockey. And yeah, it's 1850. $18.50 for HBO Max. It's annoying. All right, yeah, 6 more. We're at 34. Huh? All right. Yeah, I know. Colorado's only had 2 shots on goal in the last 25 minutes of game action. It's ridiculous. Let's go Golden Knights. Yeah, I don't know what that language was. That's fine. Oh, we're back. Just out of the blue. Stone, yeah. 2 goals in 2 games for Stone after being out with an injury for 5 straight games. Unbelievable. Big reason that the sweep is possible. I mean, they did win 2 in Colorado without him, but he helped them out at home. Shot was wide. Hart is down, but nobody on Colorado has the puck, and it's out to neutral ice. I say they picked up another shot. 25-17, only 7:20 to go in the third. Colorado, red line, blue line, turned it over in the O-zone immediately. Eichel sends it in. Blackwood. Pass taken away. Knights send it out of their own zone, though. 7 minutes to go. Pass sent out by the Knights. Marner into the far boards. Taze pass. And Natchez sends it ahead. Left. Turned over again. 3-on-2 if they want it, but the Knights just dump it in. Little surprised the Knights aren't pushing for a second goal here. I don't think I'd be sitting back on a 1-0 lead. Just saying. Hart behind his own net. I mean, the Knights haven't done a whole lot here in the third. Sent out again by the Knights. Far circle. Pass to Manson. Manson sends it to the red line. It's dumped in by Colton. Anderson behind his own net. Couldn't get it out. It's up the far board. Stone got it out. Hurdle in the far circle. Hurdle passes. It's sent towards the net into the near corner. I shouldn't say they've been doing nothing. They've possessed the puck a lot in the zone. Oh, and they got another one. There it is. Shouldn't have said anything. 5:45, and that is probably game, set, series, match, whatever you want to say. Start up the bus for the airport for the Avs. They have been cooked. The snow cap on the Avalanche has been melted. It's 2-0. It was Cole Smith on the goal. I just remember, I'm like, they've had the puck in the O-zone a lot. They just aren't getting the shots on net, and there you go. Cole Smith with the redirect went 5-hole on Blackwood. Yeah, if not for the redirect, he probably saves it, but it changed direction just enough on Blackwood that it went right under him. And it might be time to pull the goalie once they can get a draw in the other zone, in the offensive zone. 5:42 to go. Cole Smith from Coughlin and Dowd, the tip-in. Never mind. They're not going to be able to keep it in. Makar dumps it into the near corner. And near board sent out by Vegas. All right. Still, I'm assuming Blackwood is out there. I don't know. I would pull him immediately. You need to do something. Shot by Natchez blocked. Tays behind the net. Tays in the far corner. Tays sent behind the net. Natchez passes. Nobody there in the near corner, though. And the Knights send it out. McKinnon tried to get to it, and Carlson gets it. And, well, what happened? Where's the puck? Oh, thanks, ESPN. It's behind the net where you didn't pan the puck or pan the camera to. 4:32 to go. What are you waiting on, Bednar? Pull the damn goalie. Shot. Rebound. Sent out or sent off the far boards. Hurdle gets to the puck. Passes to Sissons. Maybe this is why. I don't know. What difference is it if you lose 3-0 or 2-0? Just pull the damn goalie. 4:10 to go. I mean, not this second. The puck is in your defensive zone, but prior to that. Okay, you've got a breakaway the other way. Head him off. Malinsky shot. Saved by Hart. It seemed to surprise him a bit. Rebound went behind the net. And pass to the near boards for the Avs. 26-19 are the shots now. All right, pass tipped into the far corner. What is Bednar waiting on? We got 3:33 in the third. To the far corner. Blackwood still in the net. Behind their own net. All right, send them off. There's less than 3.5 to go. You're down 2, not 1. Dumped in behind the net. Vegas skates it up, sends it in. Blackwood's still out there. 3:05 to play. I mean, you can't do it now. It's in your zone. And back to the blue line. Far circle. Sent out. Right up the middle. Drury. No. Kulak chasing it. And Natchez couldn't keep it in. It sent out. Burns skates back. What are you waiting on? Seriously. Burns sends it ahead. Colorado's offsides. They weren't going to be able to do anything. Wow, this is pathetic. They can't do anything. Knights send it up. Far boards, far corner. Now Makar over the red line. Finally, Blackwood heads to the bench for the extra attacker with just over 2 minutes to go. I don't know what took them so long. Oh, a goal! They got one. Just under the bar. Long shot from the blue line, and the Avs break the shutout and suddenly come back to life. Down, but not out yet. And I'm wondering if they'll have to put the goalie back in for the center ice draw. I'm going to guess they will. 2:03 left in the game. Landeskog from Natchez and Kadri. Oh, redirected, and it took a high hop. I mean, there was nothing Hart could do. This was through traffic. It went through the legs of what's his name? McNabb, and then bounced over the shoulder, blocker side high. Heck of a redirect by Landeskog. Natchez from Kadri at 2:03. I think Blackwood is in net. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless Burns just stayed way back. I can't see. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have to count it up. Now they tell you empty net. Good Lord, ESPN. 1:49 to play. And they took a shot away from the Knights. Are you serious right now? Cleared by the Knights, not far enough for icing. Passed up the near boards. Near circle. Centering pass. Natchez too high. Rebound to Nelson. Back to the blue line for Makar. And far circle. Natchez. Now a shot. Blocked. Hannafin sends it up the boards. Not out. Natchez kept it in. Nearly turned it over. Knights have the puck at the red line. They send it wide into the near boards. This is icing. Or near corner. Sorry. Icing called at 1:07. Cole Smith and Landeskog. The goals here in the third at 14:15 and 17:57. Excuse me. I don't know why they're replaying this. This was clearly icing. It clearly wasn't close. And I think timeout by Vegas. I'm sorry. No. Timeout by Colorado. Of course, ESPN hasn't indicated it, but maybe they verbally said it. Yep. Timeout for the Avalanche. Sports Center coming up next. Oh, God, I haven't watched Sports Center in I don't know how long. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Talk about a lucky goal for the Knights. Luck had nothing to do with it. Sorry, can't agree there. Face off. Sent behind the net. I mean, it's a great redirect. Icing should be the call. It is. 59.9. So a tenth of a second under a minute to go. Colorado used their timeout. You get one in hockey. 59.9 seconds. And they need a goal for Colorado. Extra attacker out. Blackwood has been pulled. They got one that way. They need to get a second. Thanks to the Cole Smith goal on that tip. All right. In the near boards. Makar sends it around. Wah. No, sorry. That was Nelson to McKinnon, not Wah. Taze, I believe, to Makar. Kadri to the far circle. Natchez, actually. Probably only have one defenseman out there then in Makar. 34 seconds to go. Vegas gets it to the blue line and saucers it into the near board. So no icing. Sent ahead. And boy, yeah, we are way behind. Thanks, ESPN. Up ahead there. Time is just about out here. 12 seconds to go. Makar with the puck in his own zone. 9, 8, 7, 6. Knights send it off the boards. That's going to do it. Vegas has swept the Colorado Avalanche. And turn that off. I don't need to see that. Yuck. Wow. Well, we will have WNBA this Thursday. We'll get to the visualizers next. Okay, jeez Louise. A lucky goal, then you got to call the Avalanche goal lucky, Mr. the GOAT. Go cry about the Avs and the Liberty by yourself. No more Avs games, thank God. That's the one thing. Oh, please. All right, you know what? 10-minute misconduct. I'm done dealing with your stupid comments, Mr. the GOAT. Vegas was the better team. I don't think there was any question about that. Most Colorado fans, I think, would be willing to admit that fact, too. I can't handle stupid comments. Vegas sweep. Yep. No, I can't skate, but thank you. Unless you're talking to Mr. the GOAT. Okay, first things first. Let's report the 3 stars. I need to get 3 Stooges ready. All right, Stone obviously had the first goal. Smith obviously second goal. Hart, why not? He had 20 saves on 21 shots. He was a huge reason they won. Shots on goal ended up being 26-21. Yep. No, they were the better team. All 4 games. I mean, what? The first period of the third game, they weren't the best team, but they quickly came back in the second period. And they made Colorado pay in the third. All right. So here's the Smith goal. It's in the near boards. Dowd gets to it. To Kolsar. Back to Dowd. Coughlin sends it, and Cole Smith tipped it just enough that it changed directions, and Blackwood couldn't make the save. It beat him 5-hole. And then Landeskog on a great redirect. He hit it between the legs of McNabb, and it took like a bad bounce at short on a routine double play ball, but it just took a really high hop. And that's the only mistake Hart made. All right, it's in the far boards. Kadri to Natchez. Natchez sends it. Landeskog tips it, and it bounced blocker side high past Hart. Oh, sorry. Just got my 30-second hat. Well, not my 30-second hat, but my 30-second team hat. Got to throw that on for the Wild for next year. All right. So, again, we will change up the schedule. We will have WNBA Thursday night and Saturday night. But we will have hockey Wednesday night, Friday night, if necessary. Oh, yeah, we don't have a time yet on Sunday either. All right, shots were 26-21. Faceoffs 29-24, both in favor of Vegas, as was the 2-1 score. 0-for-1 power play Colorado, 0-for-2 Vegas. Hits were 31-29 Colorado. Block shots 14-11 Vegas. Boy, it seemed like more block shots than 14. Giveaways 16-15 Colorado. Takeaways 3-2 Vegas. They won game 1 4-2, game 2 3-1, both in Denver, Colorado. Then they were down 3-0 after 1 in Las Vegas. got the 3 to tie, and then got the fourth goal, and then empty netter to win 5-3 in that one. This one, they took the 2-0 lead, gave up a goal, but held on for the only 1-goal margin game of the 4-game series. All right. So we'll see how this factors when the Stanley Cup Finals start. Shut down Colorado, could not move the puck or score goals. Good goaltending by Hart and Blackwood. Yeah, feel bad for Blackwood. He played really well. Hart couldn't do any better than he did. That goal that Colorado got was great, but too little, too late, and it. Like I said, it went through the legs of McNabb and then just went high enough over his shoulder. So, hey, Puck Drop Nation, how's it going? I'll try to remember to check your channel out. Sorry about that. All right, did I put the final? Well, I want to sign off on Twitch, I think. I cannot type. Oh my gosh, I cannot type on a phone keyboard. All right, Vegas won the series 4-0. Boy. That is probably the last possible outcome I would have predicted for this series. All right. Ended the Twitch stream. What's up, Puck Drop Nation? Hope you're doing well. Jack, you have a great night too. Thank you. Doing well. Had a decent crowd out here. I think we picked up some subs as well. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think we got at least 3 subs. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. We had 40 likes. Appreciate it. Norfolk is that Admirals fan? Hello. Let's go Knights. Yep. 26-21. Let's go Knights. We're going to sweep. And you're a Canes fan. In this series, nobody. I hate the Knights. I hate the Avs. In the other series, I'm cheering for the Canadians. But if it's Carolina, I want Carolina to go all the way. I can't stand Vegas. Yeah, I don't think. Let's see. Avs 1, Knights 2, final. VGK wins series 4-0 and heads to the Stanley Cup Finals. All right, yeah, we'll edit that in a minute. Maybe I can do this live too. Oh, in the Cup, yeah, East. Habs first, then Carolina. I will not cheer for the Knights. Sorry. All right, you said it. We got it 4 times. We know Norfolk. Yep. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate it. All right. I'm just going to, I'll fix it off air. I got to save my voice. That's going to do it. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. If you have anything left, have a terrific Tuesday. We have hockey coming up Wednesday and Friday night, 7:05. Montreal, the home team. Tomorrow, 7:15 puck drop. Friday night, the Hurricanes will be the home team. Hurricanes lead the series 2-1, hoping for an Canadians win tomorrow and, Friday as well. And then Sunday. But we'll see. Baseball coming up in like 13 hours. My Marlins, Blue Jays, 12:07. Hope to see you for that one. If not, for hockey. Until then, Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching. Thanks for letting me call the game for you. I know you have a lot of choices and a lot of entertainment choices. Thanks for spending some time with me. All right. Sinbin Stream saying goodnight and bye-bye.